Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by Sarah, who works for the Bridgewater JCC.
Hello.
Sarah, how long have you worked for the Bridgewater JCC?
I have worked for the JCC for almost 15 years, and I actually was a camper here when I was 4 years old, and it's a whole family affair. My mother worked here for 30 years, and I'm taking on the tradition here.
That's awesome. That's a family affair. Did you have a lot of, I know it's obviously you're working dog day at the J today. Do you have any pets at home?
I do. I have a cat, so not a dog, but I do have the cat.
How long have you had your cat?
I'll have a cat day someday.
Cat day at the J. You heard it here first. How long have you had your cat?
About 10 years, and we did get it through a rescue, so the rescues that are here at Dog Day are definitely people should check into, when looking for a pet.
Now, obviously, Bridgewater JCC, how many years have they done this event?
We've done Dog Day. I think this is our 5th year, and this is our first Community Day block party that we're adding on to the event, where we have a touch-a-truck, we have emergency vehicles, a variety of vendors, and DJ music. It's just a fun community day to, give back to the community, have everybody come out and check us out.
Well, it seems like you're doing that. There's a lot of kids out here enjoying all the different events, and you are definitely giving back to the community. If someone was interested in becoming a member of the Bridgewater JCC, how do they go about that?
We're open to everybody. You just give us a call or stop in. We'll be happy to give you a tour. You can visit our website at ssbjcc.org. You can ask for Sarah. I'm the membership director, and we'll get you set up.
All right, I can vouch that Sarah is a good membership person. Me and my family have been a member here for several years, and we do enjoy the experience. So thank you for putting on this Dog Day at the J. This is a lot of fun.
Thank you guys for coming.
We appreciate it. Have a good day.
Take care.
Hi, my name is Christy from S&G Cleaning Services, a local business in Manville. Our number is 908-722-9254, and we're so thrilled to be part of this event and support the JCC and everything they do.
Hi, my name is Tim Pino, and we are back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by my good friend Bruce Levinson with the Bridgewater Veterinary Hospital, right here out of Bridgewater. Doctor, what brings you to the Bridgewater Dog Day at the J Day?
I've been involved with the JCC for over 20 years. I'm actually on the board as well. But we love doing these community events and just being able to educate clients, answer questions about pets, always make ourselves available.
Now, I have a personal experience with Dr. Levinson. When I'm not doing Nonprofit TV, I oversee the Somerset County Sheriff's Office Canine Unit, and Dr. Levinson's been very helpful in teaching a lot of our handlers first aid for the animals, and we appreciate that, Doctor. But I know several canine units actually come to your business. What other canine units actually come to your business?
Yeah, we've been fortunate to have the New Brunswick Police Department for over 20 years. They have both bomb and drug dogs and patrol, as do you. We're doing the Bound Brook Police Department and the Warren Police Department. We love it.
Well, that's quite an honor, and it speaks a lot about your business when you have all the police canine units coming to you. And I know we appreciate a lot, too, all the first aid training you've given our handlers with our animals. Yeah. Hopefully we'll never need it, but it does come in handy. So thank you so much for coming out today and supporting Bridgewater Dog Day at the J. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV. I'm joined today by Sherry and Randy with Camp Bow Wow in Bridgewater. Sherry, quick question for you. What brings Camp Bow Wow out to this great event at Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J?
Well, we've been coming to the event for several years now. We're a local business in Bridgewater. It's very important to us to be in the community and to give back and to also meet all these great people and their dogs.
Well, I can relate. Like I said, our Sheriff's Office has a great relationship with Camp Bow Wow. We've been bringing our dogs there for a long time, so we thank you for that. And I'm going to turn it over to Randy now. Randy, what excites you most about having the accounts that you have and the relationships that you have with the people in the community?
Well, quite honestly, one of the things that Sherry and I enjoy doing, since we've been in business for 11 years, is being able to work with the different groups in the community so we can give back. Being a successful business is extremely important, but for us, the underlying fun, quite honestly, is being able to help those who need a little bit of extra help. And often, it's helping people keep their dogs healthy in their homes so they can do all the wonderful dog things that dogs do.
Well, I can say, speaking personally, that Camp Bow Wow took great care of my canine partner, Dano, for almost 13 years, so thank you. And the best part about Camp Bow Wow, for anyone who's interested, is you could log on the internet anytime, wherever you're at, on vacation or whatnot, and see how your little guy's doing. So I know I love that, and I'm sure the public would too. So thank you for all the great work you do in the community with the dogs. Sherry, we appreciate it. And thanks for coming out for Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today with Cindy with the Somerset County Animal Response Team. Cindy, tell us a little bit about what the Animal Response Team does and its role in Somerset County.
Hi, we're here to raise awareness for emergency preparedness for people and their pets. So we want to show everybody how to put together a go bag. We have a dog and cat checklist on what you would need in case of evacuation. And I'm a volunteer with the group. And in the event of an emergency, I would help build the temporary shelter for pets that accompany their humans that are also sheltered in place during an emergency.
Now, if somebody wanted to get involved with the response team, how do they go about that?
They can either go out to our website, or they can come visit me at this table, and we have some information for them to sign up. And that would be this card right here. And I want to make sure I get that right. That's www.co.somerset.nj.us/cart. And we'd be glad to have volunteers come and join us, either to come out and help evangelize our goal to get people ready for an emergency, or to help us build that shelter in place in the event we should need it.
Well, I do know it's a great resource that the county has. God forbid we do some, a hurricane or something hits again, and you're definitely making a difference. So we do appreciate that, and just keep up the good work in the animal community. We do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun. Please come out and join us. Thanks.
Thank you. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by Janet and Desiree with the Friends of the Somerset County Regional Animal Shelter. Desiree, I'll start with you. How long have you been involved with I think the acronym's FOSROS, but the Friends of the Shelter?
Probably about a month.
Nice. All right. What made you want to get involved?
I just moved here from Florida, and I really miss having my dog and wanted to be more involved with animals.
Have you gotten a dog yet? Or?
I can't get a dog. My apartment won't let me, and I'm only here for a short amount of time, but it's nice to be around them.
All right. Well, we got to find another apartment complex. Gotta get a dog here.
It's company sponsored. I can't.
Okay, fair enough. Our company's paying for it. No dog right now. Fair enough. All right, let me go over here to Janet. Janet, how long have you been involved with the Friends of the Animal Shelter?
Probably since the beginning of the year, around January.
What made you want to get involved?
I love animals, love dogs and cats too. But yeah, that's the main reason. I love them.
Are you allowed?
I'm retired. I got extra time, so why not?
So unlike Desiree here, you're allowed to have them at your house.
Oh yeah, I have a dog. Yes, I have. I have a house. I can have a dog or a cat. I can have as many as I'd like.
See that? Save your money at home. Buy a house. Don't have your work put you up in a place you can have dogs. What type of dog do you have?
I have a beagle right now.
How old?
He's 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said cats too?
I don't have cats anymore, but I did have cats.
Okay.
Over the years.
I also sit on the board of the Somerset Regional Animal Shelter, and I can say that this organization right here, the Friends of the Somerset Regional Animal Shelter, without them, it's just an amazing job that they do fundraising for the nonprofit shelter, and we appreciate you guys coming out here today to the Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J. I want to end with today, though, anyone who wants to get involved with the animal shelter and FOSROS, how do they go about getting involved to make a difference like both of you are doing?
Well, I just looked them up on the internet and just showed up one day and asked them how I could involve. They have orientations for volunteers.
Is there a website that our viewers can go to?
Yeah, just Google the name of the shelter and you will find it.
Google the name of the shelter, you will be good to go. And like I said, thank you, both of you, for all that you're doing in the animal community in Somerset County. All right, what we got here? We got something else here. All right, we're going to get a plug here, too, for the Somerset County. We got the Heart and Soul 5K dog walk and run over at Duke Island Park. And I can say this is a hell of an event. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, but it's a heck of an event. They raise a lot of money, and it's a really good time. A lot of animals, a lot of people out there making a difference, raising a lot of money. So
October 9th at Duke Island Park.
October 9th.
Or run.
Walk or run, October 9th, Duke Island Park. You can bring your dogs if you want, correct?
Yes, you can.
If you have dogs, and if you don't, thank you so much again for coming out today. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by the Rutgers University Puppy Seeing Eye Club. And I'm joined today, I'll see if I would get that right. I'm joined today by Marissa and Mike, and we also have Powell, Journey and Powell, correct? Yeah. All right. Marissa, you're the leader of the group. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
So we raise puppies for the Seeing Eye, which is a guide dog school located in Morristown, New Jersey. We get the puppies when they're 7 weeks old, and we keep them until they're about 13 to 16 months old. And during that time, we train them for basic obedience. We expose them to as many things that they see when they're working, so it's pretty much everything. So at Rutgers, we bring them to class, they go on the buses with us, they come in the libraries, and they study with us. And we also give them a loving home for a year. And then when we're done with them, they go back to the Seeing Eye, and they go through formal training for 4 months, and they learn the things they would do with a blind person, like stopping at curbs, watching for overhead things, and watching for traffic.
Okay. So I got to say this. I've had about a 20-year career in canine, and I train police canines, and I oversee the Sheriff's Office canine unit. We've dealt a lot with rescue dogs and Seeing Eye dogs. And I guess the hardest question I have, and I wanted to ask you, is how hard is it to actually have the dog for a year and then have to give it up to a family?
It's very hard. It breaks your heart a little bit. They take a little piece of their heart, or your heart, with them. But you know that they're going to do a good thing, and you know when you get them that they're not yours. You're going to be giving them up. And I think all of us want the dogs to succeed and fulfill their destiny of being a Seeing Eye dog. But it's very sad still. It's
definitely a giving back type career. You're setting up someone else's happiness, but it definitely. We appreciate it. I'm sure the public appreciates what you do, and you're definitely making a difference in the Seeing Eye community. So thank you. I want to turn it over real quick to Mike here, joined by Journey, right? I got that right. Mike, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with the Rutgers Seeing Eye Puppy Club.
So it was my senior year of high school. I was looking at the club page at Rutgers, and I decided, there's a club with puppies. That sounds kind of cool. I showed up to the first meeting my freshman year. I saw, wow, there's some really cool puppies. Some guy I knew from high school was in there, so he said, oh, it's a fun club, stay with it. 4 years later, I'm a senior and the vice president of the club, so it's been a great time. Met so many great people at this club.
It sounds it. I see you're joined by a huge group here today and a lot of great dogs, and we appreciate you coming out to the Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J. And I'm sure, as Journey would say here, Seeing Eye Puppy Club, don't stop believing. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by Roy from Tar Heel Total Pet Care out of Bedminster. Roy, let me ask you something. How long have you been involved with this business?
Well, ever since I was born, actually. It's a family business. We've been in business 3 generations, and that spans 75 to 80 years, depending on how you look at it. And we've been over in Bedminster for a long time.
Where are you located in Bedminster?
Right on 202, 206. As a matter of fact, at the split where 202, 206 goes north, we're right there, been there, same spot. Doing all animal care for a long time.
Well, it says Total Pet Care, so what kind of things do you offer at your business?
The majority of what we do is, dogs. So we do in-home pet sitting, dog walking, and we do grooming, we do kennel stays, we do stays in our home, we do stays at people's homes as well, and grooming.
Speaking from experience, I know when our Sheriff's Office Canine Unit was looking to start up back in, I think it was 2002, and our Board of Chosen Freeholders was like, get some information together. I know we reached out to your business, and you guys were very helpful with us putting together, getting leashes, getting our startup kit. And now, let's see, it's been almost 14, 15 years later. We're up to 4 canines. So we want to thank you for all the support you gave our canine unit way back in the beginning.
Thank you for thinking of us back then. Yeah, thank you.
No, we still think of you now. Well, enjoy the rest of the day here at Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined by a very special guest here. Her name's Holly, and she's going to tell us about the band performing today at Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J. Hi, Holly.
It's Jungle Jim Jam.
That's the name of our. Tell them the name of our band.
What's the name of the Jungle Jim Band? She said, here's this shirt. Look at this nice shirt. Jason Digner, Jungle Jim Jam. How's that? That's us. All right. How long has the band been going?
About 3.5 years so far. Okay. Yep, and hopefully a lot more.
And what made you guys want to start a band? A lot of people always ask, what makes people want to start a band?
Well, I've been a musician and a songwriter for decades, back since I was a teenager. But when Amy and I became parents of Holly, and she was almost 2 years old, she started discovering the world around her. And she gave us all these wonderful inspirations for song ideas, like a ladybug on her ceiling, and when we saw the sea lions at the zoo, and we started writing songs about that, and we thought, how much fun would it be to make a band of this music for kids and families everywhere to enjoy, just like we do?
All right, I have a question for Holly. Do you watch America's Got Talent?
Yes.
Now, did you see a little girl won that show just last week? Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, a little musician. So there is, you know, you can accomplish anything that you want if you just dream it, you know. So Daddy says you have a lot of good ideas and inspiration, so definitely keep that up. And we want to thank you guys for coming out today and performing at Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J. Great community event, and definitely one of the highlights is the music. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Can I introduce the fellows in the band?
I would love for you to introduce the fellows in the band. Just they have to come up. I got the microphone. So who do we got here?
I'm Charming Chip.
Charming Chip, what do you play?
I play bass.
Charming Chip plays the bass. That's all right. I could see that. And who else we got?
Right over here.
Hi.
And what's your name?
I'm Rockin' Ross.
Rockin' Ross, what do you play?
I play drums and backup vocals.
Ross has been playing drums with me since we were both 13 years old. We played at each other's bar mitzvahs.
See, you know, guys do that. We'll keep like the one or two same friends our whole lives, right? But then I joke with my wife, and like it seems like girls go through friends a lot as they get older. But the guys keep that one friend that they had when they were kids, and we're very satisfied at a young age, right? We just take that one friend. We're good. We're good to go, you know.
And we got my friend Casey.
Hi, Casey.
I play keyboards and guitar and do backup vocals, and my name is Cowgirl Casey.
Cowgirl Casey, were you the
reasons that I'm not quite sure about.
All right, now we're gonna ask Holly. Were you the inspiration behind Cowgirl's name or no? No, you didn't help her with that. That's an original. That's an original. Well, again, thank you so much for coming out today. A lot of the parents and children are having a great time, and all the pets here, and you're a big part of it. So thank you again.
We had a great time.
All right, Holly, thank you. You want to wave? Let's all wave to the camera. Come on.
Thank you, and I hope you'll visit us.
Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I'm joined today by a very special guest. Actually, two guests. I have Belinda Presley here with me. And Belinda, who's with us here in the middle?
This is Blue Presley.
Blue Presley. Look at this guy. He's beautiful. Now, Belinda, I know we were talking a little bit off camera before, but I train police canines for the Somerset County Sheriff's Office, and I oversee the canine unit. I would love to sell my bosses on a guy like this. But I think they would be thinking liability if he jumped up on someone. But he's a lover. He's beautiful. How long have you had him?
I've had him since he was born. Actually, I rescued him from upstate Pennsylvania. His mom and dad, unfortunately, their parents passed away quickly, and then they were sent to a rescue because there was no family to take care of them. She actually had the pups at the rescue shelter. I had my name on every list in the world for a Great Dane puppy, and she called me. And I went up 6 hours, and I found him.
It looks like you got a beautiful dog. Blue, your demeanor is awesome. Look at this guy.
Absolutely beautiful.
So what brings you out to Bridgewater Dog Day at the J? Or just you and Blue taking a walk? Or just that you were looking forward to this? Or why did you come today?
And actually, we live about an hour away from here. So we kind of traveled. We just wanted a day together. I work a lot in the week, and I like to spend time with him. And we traveled up here. We wanted to come to the blessing. And so we just thought we'd make a day of it.
Tell you what,
being social to other dogs, you know, so I like to take him out, you know, to let him visit with other dogs too.
Well, I can see he's having a blast. Blue, look at that tongue sticking out there. I think Blue wants a little bit of water. What do you think, Blue? Want some water? Kiss? Nice. I'll take it. All right. I'll tell you what. Well, we thank you for coming out today. It's people like you that support great community events like this.
Yes,
so thank you.
I love it. It's awesome.
So listen, well, you and Blue enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
And Blue, you take care of this fine lady, okay? She's a real good lady. She drove an hour to bring you here today.
Right.
And I guess with a dog like this, you got to have a big vehicle too. What kind of vehicle are you driving?
I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Jeep. So do I. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Great minds think alike. Canine minds, anyway.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right. Thank you. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I got a very special guest here today, an adorable guest. Nothing towards you, Jacob. You're a cute kid, too. But Bebe's is just adorable. Tell us a little bit about your business and what Bebe does.
Bebe is a therapy goat. She goes to New Horizons Autistic Facility. She goes to a senior citizen center and goes to schools. She does a lot of different things.
Hi. You're in. Oh, we had a special guest there run in there, but that's okay.
She's a Nigerian dwarf goat. She runs around with her 3 other brothers out in New Jersey, Monroe, with her 22-acre farms, horses. We have a lot of different animals.
Well, we want to thank you and Bebe for coming out to this show today and the great work you're doing with autistic children and other families. Beautiful little one here. She's adorable, and thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day. Tim Pino back with Nonprofit TV, and I know today we've been going around this Bridgewater JCC Dog Day at the J and looking at all these happy events and the kids and the dogs and everything. It's been a really great time. But I want to take a serious moment as well, as a lot of my brothers and sisters in the canine community, especially working explosive detection canines, have been really busy this weekend with the explosions that took place in Seaside and also in Manhattan. And I know they put their lives on the line every day to ensure that community events like this can take place. And I wanted to just highlight their efforts, especially on a dog day at the J. It's all about the dogs, and it's all about those handlers making it a safe community for us all. With that said,
and how many years have we been doing this?
Oh, we've been doing this now. This is our 9th year for the fair, and I think this is our third or fourth year, but I want to thank you for supporting us every year. You've been with us since the beginning. You've been chaperoning these kids, getting on rides. Last year, I remember you brought your daughters with you, a couple of young girls, went on all the rides. It's just amazing how this has turned out. This year, we're probably going to see between 700 and 800 in total people. So thanks to people like the Denellen Rotary, Angelo's Pizza, Johnny Zappoli from the Zappolis, the ShopRite, the Weiss Market. Weiss Market's coming in here at 2:30 with roughly 1,200 ice cream bars. We're going to be distributing through all the recipients here. It's amazing what's going on in this town. We've had a banner year. Every night this week has been a banner. We thought we were going to get a little rain on Tuesday. We escaped that. Wow.
Excellent.
Thursday night, wristband night, I don't think you could get another 50 people in here. It was amazing.
That's wonderful.
But again, thank you for your support.
My pleasure. We get more and more children every year, and when we're done here, I'm going to go to the Water Pistols and have some fun. So thank you very much for what you do. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.